Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Northern Cass, where we've got girls basketball tonight between the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. How you doing? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass comes in with a record of 3-13. They are 2-6 in District 1 play. And Wahpeton 7-7 overall. They are 6-3 in the region. In the JV game, it was Wahpeton winning that 41-35. And our starting lineup's brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IRIEINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com. Wahpeton going with an 8th grader at one of their starting guards, Piper Nelson, 5'6", 8th grader. Number 10 is Cambry Mock, a 5'8" junior. Number 12 is Gracie Falk, a 5'7" sophomore. 22, Claire Langenwalter, a 5'6" senior. And rounding things out, number 45, Claire Woods, a 5'11" sophomore. Brian Watson, the coach of Wahpeton. And the Huskies, 7-7 overall, 6-3 in District 1 play. For the Jaguars, number 1, Carson Melander, a 5'3" sophomore. Number 4, Carly Ryder, a 5'6" junior. Number 12, Olivia Olson, a 5'7" senior. Number 13 is Emma Hovness, a 5'6" senior. And 00, Tess Jalbert, a 5'8" senior. Might have been a trick of the light. I thought for a second there that Tess had a black eye or something, but it's just skin very, very red. And the tap controlled by Wahpeton. The Huskies moving from right to left. Woods. Pass inside, tied up in a held ball, and this will go over to Northern Cass on the possession arrow. Little pressure in the backcourt from Wahpeton. And the ball lost. Here come the Huskies the other way. Claire Langenwalter between the circles. 3 on the way from the top is no good, and a long rebound for Langenwalter. Woods from the left coffin corner kicks it out for Mock. 3 doesn't go. And a rebound for Jalbert. Pass to Olsen inside. Double team into the ball, poked away. And the ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Wahpeton with 31 to shoot. Swing it to the far side for Mock. Now Piper Nelson. Falk with a three, that's good. Gracie Falk opens the scoring, 3-0 Wahpeton. And Ryder falls in another takeaway. Woods not afraid to shoot from there and hits. Timeout Northern Cass. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Apparently an official's timeout there, and into the game for Northern Cass. Number 5, Kendall Mitchell, also an 8th grader. And turnover number 3 against the Jaguars in the early going here. Nelson, Woods double teamed. Jalbert comes in to hold up the ball, but the ball is going to stay with the Huskies with 21 to shoot. Deep inbound. Woods, and threw it away. Second turnover against Wahpeton. Into the front court, Melander with a drive. Off the glass, didn't go, rebound out of bounds, and that will go to Wahpeton. Mock. Falk with a long three, and that's good. And Wahpeton doing it from long distance, 9-0. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Jaguars. Turnover 4 against Northern Cass here in the early going. No pressure defensively from Northern Cass. Almost thrown away. Down low for number 10, Cambry Mock to score. And timeout Northern Cass. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. 11-0 Wahpeton over Northern Cass. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Not new, not national. Bank North is a hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Wahpeton off to a quick 11-0 start. Just over 3 minutes into the game. And full court pressure continues from the Huskies. Melander in the front court, bouncing off her foot. Held ball, this one should stay with the Jaguars, and it will. 26 to shoot, 4:44 to go in the opening quarter. Olivia Olsen with an offensive rebound and a pushing foul. Foul is on Falk. And Olivia Olson with the first of 2 free throws to get the Jaguars on the scoreboard. Olson makes both. Woods through the crowd, lays it up and in. Claire Woods with 5. 13-2. Jalbert from the left corner. Mitchell. Jalbert. Taking it back for Hovness, and an entry pass taken away. 5th turnover against Northern Cass in the opening quarter. Jalbert. Hovness. 3 off the bracket, no good, and a rebound for Mock. Coach Brian Watson calling the play Michigan. Each team ready to make a sub at the next break. Nelson, the 8th grader, ball poked away, comes back to Mock. Poked away again, and last touch by the Jaguars. Wahpeton will keep it with 29 to shoot. Inbound caught by number 20, Ella Langenwalder. Here's a Woods drive. Well off target, out of bounds. Ella Langenwalder, number 20. Number 0, Taylor Mock, a sophomore. And number 3, Ashlyn Max, a 7th grader. In the game now for Wahpeton. Foul on the Huskies. Ashlyn Max, that's her first, and the second on Wahpeton in the quarter, which has 2:35 to go. Olson. Olson getting the ball back, driving, scoring. Olson with all 4 points for Northern Cass. Abigail Skank, number 2, is in the game for Northern Cass, and a turnover on the Huskies. That's their 3rd of the opening quarter. Melander. Ryder. Ryder's drive no good, and a Woods rebound. On the break, shot doesn't go. Rebound tied up. The ball will stay with Wahpeton on the arrow with 1:52 to go in the first quarter. Foul on the Huskies, number 0, or a foul on Jalbert, and an offensive rebound and an easy bucket for number 20, Ella Langenwalder. After the foul, Northern Cass on the inbound. Ryder shot in and out. And the rebound for Ashlyn Max. Woods with a three off the bracket. And the rebound will go to the Jaguars. Three from the left corner, good by Brinley Winterquist, number 10. First points, 15-7 with under a minute to go in the quarter. Piper Nelson will shoot a three. That's in and out. Olsen with the rebound, but tied up by Taylor Mock. And the ball stays with Wahpeton on the arrow with 47.7 to go in the quarter. Entry pass tipped. Kept in play by Nelson. Max. Taylor Mock. Woods getting it on the left wing. Into the lane. Takes it back for Max. Shot no. Offensive rebound no. And a loose ball foul on the rebound. That's on Taylor Mock. That is her second, and that's 4 on Wahpeton in the quarter. Number 25, Skyly Polskamp, a 5'7" junior, checks into the game for Wahpeton. And a steal. And Falk lost the dribble, otherwise she'd have had a layup, had to come back, and we got a foul. Second on the Jaguars in the quarter. Not a shooting foul. This is on Olivia Olsen, her first. 4.7 to go in the quarter. As Falk is back in the game for Wahpeton. Ella Langwelder and LeBlanc on the shot. No at the buzzer. After one on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Wahpeton with a 15-7 lead over Northern Cass. Second quarter coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Northern Cass ball to start the second quarter. Jalbert with it on the right wing. Ball poked away. Tess gets it back. Nice pass for Olivia Olsen. Shot didn't go. That was Hovnes, who almost had an assist. 15-7 Wahpeton. Huskies from right to left in the traveling purple with white and gold. Three from the top. Does it go, and a long rebound for Carly Ryder, and the ball poked away and a foul. Wahpeton, best described as pesky. Tess Jalbert with the foul. That's her second and the first in the quarter. And here's Woods finding Cambry Mock for a basket. Cambry with 4. And a 17-7 lead. Ball thrown away. End of the game for Northern Cass. Number 2, Abigail Skank back in. Joining Hovness and Jalbert. And Skank and Curly Ryder. And I may have left off Abby Winterquist and mentioned somebody twice. Pass down low, shot on the run, no. Held ball, the ball will stay with Wahpeton on the arrow. .34 to shoot for Wahpeton. Falk on the inbound. Thrown deep, caught by Piper Nelson. Here's a 3 on the way, no. And Jalbert with the rebound. Jalbert across midcourt. Nice pass to find Ryder for a basket. Carly Ryder's first basket. 17-9. 3 on the way now from Claire Langenwalder. That doesn't go. Offensive rebound. No. Jalbert rebounds. Here come the Jaguars. Hovness, open 3 from the left wing. No. Offensive rebound underneath for Abigail Skent to score. And Wahpeton coach Brian Watson not happy with that. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Northern Cass cutting the gap to 17-11. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In the JV game, Wahpeton won that 41-35 over Northern Cass, and 17-11 is the score for Wahpeton. They've led wire to wire, got off to an 11-0 start. Nelson, Cambry Mock in the lane, off for Woods. Back for Nelson, 15 to shoot. Woods high post. And Jalbert held her ground with a takeaway. Hubbs pulls up 3, no. And Nelson the rebound. Claire Langenwalder backs up on the dribble, under 5.5 to go in the half. Falk, Woods. You might remember her older sister Scout who graduated last year. Falk was down on the block, dribbles it back out, now 7 to shoot. Nelson. Ball poked away. Good defense that time by the Jaguars. Hovness banks it in. Emma Hovness with her first points, and now it's a one-possession game, 17-14. 7-2 run for Northern Cass and a foul. Second foul on Northern Cass in the quarter. This is on Jalbert, and that's her third. Olivia Olson back in now for Northern Cass. 25 Postgame had the ball, and now Piper Nelson. Max Woods. Scramble for the ball, and it's Hovness who came away with it. And Melander scores. Carson Melander makes it a 1-point game, which would have seemed awfully strange a few minutes ago. Woods trying to get a reverse layup, no good, and Winterquist rebounds. Whistle. Timeout Northern Cass. 4:05 to go on the half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. 17-16 in favor of Wahpeton.
On the farm, introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper, featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Banking should feel personal, and at Bank North it does. They're proud to be local, supporting teams and the communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Ball goes out of bounds in front of the Wahpeton bench to Wahpeton. Turnover 8 against the Jaguars in the first half. Postgame for Max on the right wing. Back on top for Ella Langenwelder. Woods, who I think has played the entire game so far. Max from the right corner, 10 to shoot. Nelson with a three, that doesn't go. Woods an offensive rebound and a foul. Claire Woods to the line with 3:22 to go in the half. Third team foul on the Jaguars in the quarter. This is on Olivia Olson, her second. First free throw attempt for a Wahpeton player tonight. And Woods hits the first. Tess Jalbert in, Olivia Olson out for Northern Cass. Second free throw in and out, and Melander rebounds for Northern Cass. Jaguars a chance to tie or take the lead here. Jalbert's pass poked away from Ryder. And here's Ellen Langenwelter driving, and she'll go to the line. Fourth foul on the Jaguars in the quarter, and the first on Carly Ryder. Wahpeton yet to commit a foul in this second quarter. Ella Langenwelder, a 5'9" sophomore. Missing the first of two. Into the game for Northern Cass, number 5, Kendall Mitchell, the 5'5" 8th grader. We apologize for the technical issues with our scoreboard not being able to get synced up with that scoreboard. Second free throw missed. Rebound tipped out of bounds to the Jaguars with 3:02 to go in the half. Wahpeton backing up on the press, and now they start to converge with it as Mitchell brings it across. Melander from the left corner. Skank into the block, Winterquist. Winterquist with a three on the way. No. Rebound juggled, controlled by Jalbert. Skank. Pass out of Winterquist's reach. Turnover 10 unofficially against Northern Cass. Jaguars with a couple of opportunities to tie or take the lead. Haven't been able to do that. As Olsen and Hovness are ready to come back in for Northern Cass. A free path to drive for Ella Langenwelter, and she'll take it. She's got 4, and the lead is now 4 for Wahpeton. Mitchell seeing space. Melander. Jalbert around a Winterquist screen. Melander with 15 to shoot. Jalbert. Shot clock runs down. Winterquist with a fake and a shot. No. And a Woods rebound. Wahpeton quickly into the front court, except Max zigged to the basket when she should have stayed put possibly. 5th turnover on Wahpeton. Mitchell and Winterquist check out for the Jaguars. Hovness back in the game, finding Olsen into a triple team. Ball poked out of bounds by one of the Huskies. Northern Cass will keep it with 26 to shoot. In for Jalbert, who found an opening. Couldn't get the roll and was hustling after her own offensive rebound, and a foul on Claire Woods. That will be her first and the first on Wahpeton here in the second quarter. 12, Gracie Falk in for Wahpeton, along with 22, Claire Langenwalder. Entry pass tipped. Olsen controls. Ball poked away. Held ball, and on the arrow, it will stay with the Jaguars with 30 to shoot and 1:25 to go in the half. Olsen trying to drive through the crowd, got tripped. Olsen to shoot 2, and Woods with foul number 2. No, excuse me. That's on Claire Langenwalter, her first. Second on the Huskies in the quarter. Olivia 2 of 2 at the line today. Jaguars trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. 1 of 2 for Olsen. She's got 5. Northern Cass within 3. Claire Langenwalder for Nelson. Pass tipped out of bounds into the Jaguar bench. It will stay with Wahpeton with 21 to shoot. Claire Langenwalder on the throw-in for Knock. Falk. Right corner 3, well short, caught by Woods underneath. Shovels it out, a drive, and a score for Cambry Mock. Foul on Emma Hovness, her first, 5th foul of the quarter, but so the penalty in effect for the remainder of the quarter. Mock cannot convert the 3-point play, 22-17 in favor of Wahpeton. Hovness, 3 on the way, no. Huskies will keep it with 40.9 to go in the half. About a 5-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Nelson for Cambry Mock. Ball poked away. Huskies get it back. Cambry Mock with 11 to shoot. Falk. Shot up and hit the bracket, no good. Woods an offensive rebound, and she'll score. Woods with 8, and that's the end of the first half. After Wahpeton got off to an 11-0 start, Northern Cass has worked their way back into this. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll be back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge-Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Eep. Didn't have this nailed down as much as I thought I had. Sorry about that. Our halftime show brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Wahpeton got off to a very fast start. Their first 3 baskets were all threes. Their biggest lead was 11-0, as they forced 6 Northern Cass turnovers in that first quarter. Wahpeton's lead was 15-7 at the end of 1. Northern Cass was able to cut it to 2 on a couple of occasions, but were not able to get a tying or even go-ahead basket. So and Wahpeton has stretched the lead back to 7 at 24-17. Leading the way for the Huskies, Claire Woods with a 3, 2 twos, and 1 of 2 at the line for 8. Gracie Falk, 2 threes for 6. Cambry Mock, 3 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 6. Ella Langenwalter, 2 baskets, 0 for 2 at the line for 4. Piper Nelson and Claire Langenwalder started, have not scored. Taylor Mock, Ashlyn Max, and Skyly Postgame have played and have not scored for Wahpeton. Huskies 1 of 5 at the foul line. They turned over the ball 5 times in the first half, and unofficially Wahpeton with 13 rebounds, 7 on the offensive side. Wahpeton with 15 points in the first quarter and 9 in the second for their total of 24. For Northern Cass, led by Olivia Olson with a basket and 3 of 4 at the line for 5. Emma Hovness has a 3-pointer for 3. Abby Winterquist a 3-pointer for 3. Carson Melander a basket for 2. Carly Ryder a basket for 2. Abigail Skank a basket for 2. Tess Jalbert and Kendall Mitchell have not scored. Northern Cass 3 of 4 at the foul line, 75%. They've turned the ball over 10 times. And unofficially they have 12 rebounds, 2 on the offensive side. Northern Cass 7 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second for their total of 17. As far as fouls go for Wahpeton, Taylor Mock, the only Husky with more than 1 foul. She's got 2. For Northern Cass, Tess Jalbert has 3 fouls and Olivia Olson 2. But we could be in for an entertaining second half here. Wahpeton 24 and Northern Cass 17. That's our halftime show, brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. We'll have the start of the second half after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. Northern Cass is currently looking for bus and activity drivers to help out with routes in the morning and afternoon. For more information becoming a bus and activity driver with Northern Cass, give Bryce Laxdal a call at 701-331-0452. That's 701-331-0452.
Wahpeton basketball to start the second half. In the traveling purple with white and gold. Claire Woods from the free throw line. No. Rebound tipped into Olivia Olson's hands. The ball poked away and Tess Jalbert controls. Melander. Ryder left corner 3. Bango! Carly Ryder with 5. 24-20. Wahpeton's lead down to 4. Pass tipped by Ryder out of bounds. It will stay with Wahpeton. Northern Cass with Melander, Ryder, Olson, Hovness, and Tess Jalbert, their original starting 5. Wahpeton with Claire Langenwalder, Piper Nelson, Cambry Mock, Gracie Falk, and Claire Woods. Ryder hit the deck going for the steal. Back up, 10 to shoot. Nelson launches a 3, no. And Jalbert rebounds. Jalbert into the front court. Between Mock and the sideline, Jalbert kind of boxed in there. Ryder left-hand dribble to the lane. Melander, Hovness. 12 to shoot. Melander to the basket, and a reach-and foul on Claire Langenwalter. That is her second and the first on the Huskies in the third quarter. Emma Hovness inbounding, baseline left for Northern Cass. In the home white with black and gold. Jalbert, her first basket. Jaguars within 2 now, minute and a half into the third quarter. 3 on the way, too strong, but an offensive rebound for an uncovered Mock. And she'll go to the line. Olivia Olson commits the foul for Northern Cass, her third, and the first on the Jaguars in the third quarter. Mock 0 for 1 at the line. Now with 7 points on the game. Wahpeton trying to break 500 overall. They're 7-7, but 6-3 in District 1 play. Second free throw missed, and Olivia Olson rebounds for Northern Cass. Jalbert tried to drive through the crowd, and a Cambry Mock reached in. And they called a held ball. The ball will stay with Northern Cass with 23 to shoot. Melander, 3, yes. And we're tied at 25. First time we've been tied. Here's Claire Langenwalder trying to unbreak the tie. Air ball, offensive rebound, Mock. Dumped down low, offensive rebound, Woods, yes, and a foul. Woods with 10 and a chance at a three-point play. Free throw good. Woods with 11. Jalbert hit the bottom of the rim, and a whistle underneath and a foul. Falk with the foul for Wahpeton, her second, team's first. Here's a drive by Olson, no. Nelson, Claire Langenwalder. Woods, reach, offensive foul. Second foul on Woods. Third on Wahpeton in the quarter. And this will be foul 4 on Wahpeton. On Cambry Mock, that will be her first. Next foul against the Huskies in the quarter will put Wahpeton into the penalty. Ryder in the right place to get the tip pass and scores. Ryder with 4. 1 point game. Woods to the block. Nelson on top with the 3, yes. Piper Nelson's first points. 31-27 Wahpeton. Overshot, rebound up in, and count it, and a foul. 31-29. As Olivia Olson scores and has a chance at a three-point play. Woods with the foul, that's her third. The first Wahpeton player to reach 3 fouls. Ashlyn Max, number 3. Skyly Postgame, 25, into the game for Wahpeton. Olson with the three-point play. Olivia with 8, and it's a 1-point game. Ashlyn Max. Right corner, Camry Mock. Nelson with a drive shot, no good. Rebound tied up. The ball will stay with Wahpeton on the arrow. Pull-up jumper by Nelson, no. And a rebound for Hovness. Jaguars again with a chance to take their first lead. Pass intended for Olson. Ball's tied up, and it will stay with Northern Cass on the arrow with 22 to shoot. Olson missing from in close. Mock the rebound, and Mock got fouled. Third foul on Northern Cass in the quarter. It's on Olivia Olson, and that's her fourth. First Northern Cass player to reach 4 fouls. Number 44, Lily Vanderwall, a freshman in the game for the first time now for Northern Cass. 3 on the way off. Rebound tipped out, controlled by the Huskies. They just seem to get to so many things first. 3 on the way, good by Piper Nelson, her second 3 of the third quarter. Fourth foul on Northern Cass in the quarter. This is on Faith Fury, who just checked into the game, her first. Wahpeton inbound midcourt. Max, Nelson, Polskamp. Carly Mock driving and was fouled, and will get 2 free throws. Fifth team foul on the Jaguars, so both teams in the penalty for the rest of the quarter. This foul on Faith Fury, her second. Camry Mock with 7 points. First free throw short. .25, Lauren Johnson, a 5'9" senior in the game for the first time for Northern Cass. Second free throw missed both. Rebound goes out of bounds and goes to the Jaguars with 3:12 to go in the third. Pressure again from Wahpeton. It did so well for them in the first half. Hovness. Melander. Ryder. Jumper good. 9 for Ryder. 34-32. Wahpeton's lead down to 2. Right corner 3 is up and off. Long rebound controlled by Vanderwall. Almost tried to feed Ryder with a pass, but it ricocheted off the shoulder of one of the Huskies. Mock driving, overshooting the basket, but getting her own rebound and scoring. Mock with 9. Ryder. 2:10 to go in the third. Foul on Wahpeton and the penalty in effect. 2 free throws. Cambry Mock with the foul, that's her second. Curly Ryder yet to shoot a free throw today. She's got 9 points. Jaguars trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. Double miss. Lane violation on Wahpeton. So Ryder will get a second chance at her second free throw. Who says life doesn't give you second chances? Well, can't always take advantage of them, I guess. Driving all the way is Skyly Postgame, and she'll go to the line for a free throw. Emma Hovness with the foul, that's her second. She'll check out. And number 3, Nyla Erickson, a sophomore in the first game for the first time. Offensive rebound, no. And another offensive rebound. That's where Wahpeton has done very well today, the offensive rebounds. Max. Shot wouldn't fall, and Ryder the rebound. Ryder looking for somebody to move, finds Melander. 12 on the shot clock. Ryder, 3 draws air and goes out of bounds. Northern Cass with Johnson, Ryder, Vanderwall. Melander and Ryder, and a pass through the hands of Cambry Mock out of bounds. Turnover 6 on Wahpeton. For the Huskies, number 0, Taylor Mock checking into the game, replacing Piper Nelson. And again, Wahpeton with a full court press. Held ball, and it will go back to Wahpeton. There was some pretty good contact there. 45, Claire Woods comes back in for Wahpeton to replace Ella Langenwalder. Right corner 3 by Taylor Mock is off, and an offensive rebound again. That's the 15th for Wahpeton in this game. Less than a minute to go, third quarter. Polskamp. And that pass hit Taylor Mock out of bounds. 7th turnover against the Huskies. 20, Ella Langenwalter comes back in. And thank you to Harper Russ, our camera person, for getting the scoreboard. Melander put on the brakes just in time. Ryder. About a 1-second difference, game clock and shot clock, and a push. 2 free throws for Carly Ryder. Skyly Polskamp with the foul for Wahpeton, her first penalty in effect. Ryder with 9 points, 0 for 2 at the line today. Wahpeton jumped off to an 11-0 lead. Ryder with 1 of 2. She's up to 10 points. Gracie Falk into the game for Wahpeton. She's got a couple of threes today. That might be who they want to get the last shot of the quarter. Camry Mock. Falk. There's Falk. Camry Mock. Just getting a shot away, doesn't go, and that's the end of the third quarter. After 3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Northern Cass up by 5, 38-33. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I would just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Are you?
Joe Lancello back at Northern Cass. Jaguars with the ball to start the fourth quarter, down by 5. Olivia Olson driving, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, last touch by one of the Huskies. It will stay with Northern Cass. Hovness, Jalbert, Ryder, Melander, and Olson, the original starting 5 on the floor for Northern Cass. Ryder, baseline jumper, yes. Ryder with a dozen, 38-35. One possession game now. Nelson back in for Woods from 17, straight away, no. And a rebound for Ella Langenwalter in a basket. Seemed like one of the Jaguars had position, but Langenwalter got the ball. And the Huskies lead back up to 5. Hovness driving. Ball stayed in play. Ryder's shot was blocked. And away comes Gracie Falk. Gracie Falk, Woods. Down low for Ella Langenwalter to score again. She's got 8. 42-35, back up to a 7-point lead. Pass tipped. There was plenty of contact there, no whistle. Wahpeton will keep it with 34 to shoot and 6:37 to go in the ball game. In for Woods in the block. Ball knocked away, controlled by Falk. Tried to get it back in for Woods, but Jalbert broke it up. Great play. And a foul. And the foul on Gracie Falk, that's her third, and the first on Wahpeton of the quarter. Claire Langenwalter checking out for Wahpeton. And again, the full court pressure. The ball stays with Wahpeton on the arrow. Kendall Mitchell, number 5, into the game for Northern Cass, replacing Hovness. Fresh shot clock for the Huskies. Deep for Max. And a push on Mitchell. First foul on Kendall, first on the Jaguars in the fourth quarter. Falk to throw it in at the hash mark on the near side. Woods posting up and scoring. 13 for Claire Woods. 44-35. Husky lead back to 9. Ryder. Winner quit, or check that, Olsen to the block. Shot, no. And a rebound, Piper Nelson. Long pass tipped out of bounds, I believe, by Mitchell. The ball will stay with Wahpeton with 31 to shoot. Wahpeton with 4 timeouts left, Northern Cass with 3. Woods for Piper Nelson. Falk, Woods. A 3 on the way, yes. Second 3 of the game for Woods. Claire Woods with 16. 47-35, this is Wahpeton's biggest lead. A Ryder drive short. And a rebound for Ella Langenwalder. And the ball out of bounds, and it will go to Northern Cass. 9th turnover on Wahpeton. Massive changes for the Huskies. 10 Camry Mock back in the game. Number 0 Taylor Mock also in for Wahpeton. Hovness for Olsen trying to back in and lost the ball. Long ball ahead for Max to lay it up and off. Jaguars get the rebound. Hovness with under 5 to play. Lost the handle. 13 turnovers against Northern Cass tonight. Four-possession game at this point. Woods left corner. Taylor Mock. Nelson. Taylor Mock. Into the lane, Cambry Mock. No. Woods rebound, yes, and a foul. Woods with 7 in the quarter and a chance to make it 8. Emma Hovness commits the foul, her third, second on the Jaguars on the quarter. Woods doesn't get the free throw. Taylor Mock got the offensive rebound. Woods, Taylor Mock, Cambry Mock. Nelson at the 4-minute mark. Nelson with 15 to shoot. Nelson with a 3, no. Offensive rebound for Cambry Mock, doesn't get it. Melander got the rebound, ball poked away. Foul on Wahpeton on Ashlyn Max, that's her second. And the second against the Huskies in the fourth quarter. And Kendall Mitchell called for an offensive foul, leading with the forearm. That's her second foul, 3 against the Jaguars in the quarter. A timeout for Wahpeton. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Wahpeton by 14 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Next winter project, Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware.
Not new, not national. Bank North is a hometown bank. Focus on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Wahpeton led 15-7 at the quarter, 24-17 at the half. 38-33 after 3. And right now it's 49-35, the biggest lead Wahpeton's had. Wahpeton's done it with forcing turnovers early and getting offensive rebounds late. Nelson for Max. Woods. Right corner, Cambry Mock. 10 to shoot. Camry Mock. Max with a 3, yes. 7th grader Ashlyn Max with her first points. 52-35. Jalbert doing well to prevent that from being a turnover. Pass tipped and a takeaway. Nelson on the far side. Max right, left corner. Under 2.5 to play. Ten to shoot. Wahpeton clearly in no hurry. Max intended for Woods. Shoveled away in a foul. That's on Carson Melander, her first, and that's 4 on the Jaguars in the quarter with 2:11 to play. Cambry Mock checks out. And number 11, Emma Hornstein, a senior in the game for the first time for Wahpeton. And here's Hornstein with the ball. Woods, the 2-minute mark. Taylor Mock, now Woods. Wahpeton content to play keep away here. Foul called on Carson Melander, her second, 15 foul, so the penalty now in effect. Piper Nelson, an 8th grader, hits the first free throw. She's got 7 on the game. Olivia Olson, number 12, back in for Northern Cass. Nelson hitting both. And 25, Scully Polskamp into the game for the Huskies. 54-35. Biggest lead for Wahpeton with 1:40 to play. Jalbert to drive. Got her own rebound. We have had a lot of loose and tied up basketballs here. The arrow favors Northern Cass with 1:28 to play and 18 to shoot. Kendall Mitchell back into the game on the inbound to Olson and a foul. Just the 3rd in the quarter against Wahpeton. This is on Hornstein, her first. Ryder and airball, ball coming loose. Mitchell keeping control of it. Only the 4th offensive rebound for Northern Cass unofficially tonight. Ball goes out of bounds. Jaguars will keep it with 26 to shoot and 1:17 to play. Mitchell for Melander. Jalbert. Ryder. Jalbert with 10 to shoot. Ball poked loose. Held ball, and this one goes to Wahpeton with 55.4 to play. Northern Cass about to drop their 5th in a row and fall to 3-14 on the year. Wahpeton to go to 8-7 and 7-3 in Region 1 play. Hornstein for Max. 10 to shoot. Max through the crowd, tripped up and fouled. Ashlyn Max to shoot 2 with 27.1 to play. Carson Melander commits her 3rd foul, the penalty in effect. Lynn, a 7th grader, gets the first of 2 free throws. Brian Watson, the Wahpeton coach, clearly not afraid to play really young players. 2nd free throw missed and a rebound for Ryder. Jalbert. Mitchell. And Wahpeton's defense holding Northern Cass to just 2 points in the 4th quarter. And the final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, DHB.bank. 55-35, Wahpeton with the win. We'll have our post-game stats and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Up today all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you as the Wahpeton Huskies have defeated the Northern Cass Jaguars 55-35 in girls basketball tonight. Wahpeton got off to an 11-0 start. Their first three made baskets were threes. Northern Cass would cut the gap, though, to 15-7 at the end of the first quarter. It was 24-17 in favor of Wahpeton at the half. In the third quarter, Northern Cass had a couple of chances. We actually got a tie score in the third quarter. It was tied at 25. The only time it was tied, but then Wahpeton will come back and regain the lead. And they would hold on to it for the duration. The Wahpeton lead after three was 38-33, and then Wahpeton outscoring the Jaguars 17-2 in the fourth quarter to make the final score 55-35. Wahpeton with the victory. They are 8-7 overall, 7-3 in Region 1A competition. Northern Cass now 3-14 overall and 2-7 in Region 1 play. To run down the scoring for Wahpeton, just one player in double figures, but quite a few players very close to it. Claire Woods had 2 threes, 5 twos, 2 of 4 at the line for 18 points. Cambry Mock had 4 baskets, 1 of 5 at the line for 9. Piper Nelson, 2 threes, 2 of 2 at the line for 8. Ella Langenwalter with 4 baskets, 0 for 2 at the line for 8. Gracie Falk, 2 threes for 6. Ashlyn Max with a 3, 1 of 2 at the line for 4. Skylee Polskamp a basket, 0 for 1 at the line for 2. Claire Langenwelter, Taylor Mock, and Emma Hornstein did not score. Wahpeton 6 of 16 at the foul line, 37.5%. 9 turnovers against the Huskies unofficially, and they also had 33 rebounds, 20 on the offensive side. Wahpeton 15 points in the first quarter, 9 in the second. 14 in the third, and 17 in the fourth for their total of 55. For Northern Cass, led by Carly Ryder with a 3, 4 twos, 1 of 4 at the line for 12. Olivia Olson, 2 baskets, 4 of 5 at the line for 8. Carson Melander, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Emma Hovness, a 3-pointer for 3. Abby Winterquist, a 3-pointer for 3. Tess Jalbert, a basket for 2. Abigail Skenk, a basket for 2. Kendall Mitchell, Lily Vanderwall, Faith Fury, Lauren Johnson, and Nyla Erickson played, did not score for Northern Cass. Jaguars were 5 of 9 at the free throw line. 14 turnovers unofficially against the Jaguars, and unofficially 24 rebounds, just 4 offensive boards. Northern Cass, 7 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 16 in the third, and 2 in the fourth for their total of 35. Northern Cass now 2-7 in Region 1 play, and the Jaguars 3-14 overall. They have lost 5 in a row. We'll take a break, and then we'll have our post-game awards after these words, and hopefully a word with Coach Colby Vanderwall of Northern Cass after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you as the Wahpeton Huskies have defeated the Northern Cass Jaguars 55-35. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. I'm going to go with Wahpeton's offensive rebound. They had 20 offensive boards, and they were just relentless in going after the basketball. So I will give it to Wahpeton's offensive rebounding performance. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. And our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life, enbridge.com for career opportunities. And this is a tough choice because, again, Wahpeton, so much of what got them to the victory tonight was team play. Their full court pressure early on that forced early turnovers and helped them get their early 11-0 lead. And I mentioned their offensive rebound, and I guess I'll go with Claire Woods, the 5'11 sophomore. Woods with 18 points, 7 in that fourth quarter. As the Huskies pulled away from a 5-point lead after 3 quarters to a 20-point victory at the end. Claire Woods, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. In the JV game tonight, it was Wahpeton winning that one 41-35. The next Northern Cats game comes your way on Friday night when they travel to Kindred. And they had just faced Kindred a few days ago and lost their 63-51. And that was here at home. So a tougher task going on the road for Northern Cass. As far as Wahpeton goes, they're off until Friday also when they host Oak Grove, which should be a pretty decent matchup. And that is going to do it for us tonight here from Northern Cass. Thanks very much to Bryce Lactall, the activities director. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight, Wahpeton 55, Northern Cass 35. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.